Hey, it's Aaron. It is September 16th, 2012, and it feels really awkward to be making this video. As you can see, I have a different setting here. I am in an apartment now on campus at my college, and in case you haven't read the title above, I'm doing a video about Marc Bolan. Today is September 16th, so that means it's been 35 years since Marc Bolan was killed in that tragic car accident. So I thought I would go into each T.Rex album, the ones I have at least, and give my opinion on them of sorts. And you see I have my Electric Warrior t-shirt. I also have this as a poster on my wall. I won't show you, but alright, before making this video, I went on Google on my iPad, and so I could show what the album covers look like. Alright, I don't have the first three albums that they did as Tyrannosaurus Rex. I do, however, have the last one they made as Tyrannosaurus Rex, and that one is 1970, I think, 1970's A Beard of Stars. Beard of Stars is a pretty good album. I'm looking on iTunes here to see what kind of songs I liked. I like Woodland Bop, Pavilions of Sun, Dragon's Ear, I think, By the Light of the Magical Moon, and of course Elemental Child. That's when Marc would start using the electric guitar, which got some people concerned. Alright, then the band changed their name to T.Rex, because there's disputes as to why they changed their name, but whatever the case was, they changed their name, they shortened it to T.Rex, and this was the first album they released as T.Rex. The picture's not very good on it. Looks better on here, trust me. The Substack T.Rex album is okay. All the songs are cool. Jewel I like 1-inch Rock. The Wizard, I guess, is good. Beltane Walk. It's a solid album. I don't know if I would say it's better than A Beard of Stars. And then we come to the big one. Electric Warrior. Although I already showed it on my shirt, here's the cover. Okay. This isn't only my favorite T.Rex album. It's one of my favorite albums of all time. I can't remember where I placed it. It's probably in my top 40. Just an amazing album. I mean, what is there to say about it? It's the origins of glam rock, or the beginnings of what the glam rock explosion or the popularity. People give credit to Bowie, but for me, Marc was the one who started it all, and it all started on this album right here. Every song is great. It's a fantastic album. I like Cosmic Dancer, Jeepster, Get It On, Bang a Gong. I've always liked Planet Queen, Lights of Gas, and yeah, it's just a really great album, and if you haven't listened to it, then go listen to it now. It's a really great album. Alright, then we come to the 1972 follow-up, The Slider. Great album. I don't know if some people think it's better than Electric Warrior. I don't think that. But yeah, another one of my favorite albums of all time, one of my favorite T.Rex albums of all time. What was on this album? Metal Guru's great. Slider. Buick McCain. Spaceball Ricochet. Telegram Sam. Ballrooms of Mars. And yeah, it's a great album, and I really like it. Then we come to their next album, Tanks. the last album with the original lineup, I believe. Not the original lineup, but the classic lineup of Mark, Mickey Finn, Steve Curry, and Bill Legend. Unfortunately, of those four members, Bill Legend's the only one that's still alive. Tanks, there's the cover. Mark's, what has he got here? I think he's got a boa here, and there's a military tank. I don't know. I'm not too crazy about this album, but I do like it. There are some good songs on here. I like Tenement Lady. I think that's the best song off the album. Rapids is good. Shock Rock is a little bit corny, but Madonna. Born to Boogie. Left Hand Luke. The Beggar Boys. Yeah, it's a good album. I mean, it's not as great as Electric Warrior and The Slider, but it'll do. Alright, then we come to Zinc Alloy and the Hidden Riders of Tomorrow. I'm not too crazy about this album. The title itself just sounds like a rip-off of Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. I think this was the time when T.Rex's popularity was declining. I think their last big hit single was The Groover. They did have a hit single on this album, which is Teenage Dream, which is probably my favorite song off the album. I also like Venus Moon, Explosive Mouth. I guess that's about it. Again, I'm really not crazy about this album, but Teenage Dream is well worth listening to. Other than that, I really see it as a rip-off of Ziggy Stardust. Then we come to Bolan's Zip Gun. Cover? I'm not crazy about this album either. I think this is, I said T.Rex were on the decline, they were losing members, Mark was the only stable member, and the only songs I really like on this album are Light of Love and Zip Gun Boogie. And there may be a few in between, but I don't know, those are the only two songs that really stick out in my mind as being any good. But I think some people would agree that it's their weakest album, and I think even Mark said so himself. Alright, then Futuristic Dragon came next. I don't have that one yet. And then we have their last album, although I don't think Mark planned on it to be their last album, obviously. That would be 1977's Dandy in the Underworld. This is a good album. Around this time, punk rock was becoming pretty big commercially, as it had been an underground sort of a thing. Still kind of was. And some of the punk rockers were crediting Mark as an influence. So I guess this is sort of an album that celebrates that, or I don't know. But I like Dandy in the Underworld. I like this little title track. Crimson Moon's great. I love the Boogie, which was, I think, became a hit single for them. Groove a Little is good. And again, good album. And then Mark died, unfortunately. Now, where am I going to go with this? I guess I could talk about a little bit about the Born to Boogie movie. If you haven't seen it, it's been on DVD since 2005. The movie itself, it's directed by Ringo Starr. If you're a T.Rex fan, you'll like it. If you're not, then you won't like it. I think it's simple as that. It's just a really weird movie. I really like the concert footage. The fantasy footage I'm not too crazy about. I do really like the version of Children of the Revolution that they do in the movie, which I think is better than the single that was released. I think they should have took that one instead. That was in the Born to Boogie movie and made that the song. But yeah. So yeah, T.Rex, easily one of my favorite bands of all time. Uh, just don't have 4 of their albums. I showed you all what, there's 12 of them, including the Tyrannosaurus Rex ones. So what, that's 7? So no, 8. Yeah, so I have 8 of their albums, and yeah, they're all enjoyable. Even when they had a bum album, there was at least a good song on it. So, rest in peace, Mark. 35 years later, no, I'm 20 years old. That's how much of an impact you've had. So, rest in peace, Mark. See y'all later.